Check out this episode of the Patch Notes from the Pre-Patch Podcast.
Let's talk about a game that is hotly, it's not heated, but it's hotly requested by skate fans all over the place. And they finally came out and said, hey, skate, this is skate 4 if I'm not mistaken, right? Because I've lost track of the skates. I thought skate 4 was already a thing and this is skate 5. But anyway, skate 4, which is now just called skate, is apparently an actual real thing. There was a lot of rumors, it was hearsay, there was some play tests, but people weren't able to talk about it and all this other kind of stuff. But they are saying it will be launching at least early access come 2025, and they're going to obviously share more details. Now normally we wouldn't talk about something like this, right? Because again, it's it's far away, we don't have a lot. All we got was this little bit of a snippet of a trailer or whatever you want to kind of call this. But I would say, at least from the gaming lore, right, that is out there are a few things that kind of thrust its way into the spotlight when it comes to like, are games real, are they not, right? And along those lines, like, we look at like the next Half-Life, like, where's Half-Life fucking 3, right? The other one that what'd you say, Parappa the Rapper?
No, I said that's never happened.
Oh, I thought you said Parappa the Rapper. I was like, damn, bro.
Parappa the Rapper.
Bro, going throwback. I got you.
Wow,
Sure. Sure, man.
Okay.
Parappa the Rapper is a dope game. I'm just saying.
That's
But
really is.
so amongst those, right, you also have Skate. Skate, like the next version, this version of Skate has been so highly talked about. I remember for a good amount of time, it was literally on, if there was a game trailer, if there was a fucking show or whatever else, and it had anything to do with like, oh, like urban, blah, 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 blah. Like, it was like, oh, it's Skate. Oh, it's Skate. Oh, it's Skate. And now we have it, right? Like,
People
we are.
really
it was the
love this
golden
game,
goose.
man.
Yeah.
It was the equivalent of what Tony Hawk was for us back in the day. Like, everybody.
I was about to say,
considered this.
I never got into skate. I was a Tony Hawk.
I didn't
pro
either.
skater,
I was
yeah.
a Tony Hawk guy, but
I definitely did. I moved from like Tony Hawk, like Underground 2, which was like my favorite, to I think Skate and like Skate 2. I even went as far as I had the Wii Skate, where you had they came with a board, like you stood on it and actually skate. It was actually kind of sick.
Yeah, that was the Tony Hawk version of it.
I wanted them to make one of those ones with the finger skates.
The Tech Decks, yeah, man.
Yeah, the
Tech Decks.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So I remember playing Tony Hawk and Skate a lot. So a lot of you don't know this, but like Teenage Sin and High School Sin, I 100%, man. I was, and if you let me tell you, like, I'm gonna say this term, and if you know what I'm talking about, you know. But if you don't, you're gonna look at me like I'm saying fucking gibberish or I'm an idiot. I was a fruit booter, and that is exact. And if you know what that term means, you know what it means. I was a fruit booter. I could not stand fucking skateboarders. I hated fucking peg riders. And so I aggressive inline. Fruit booting is called aggressive inlining. That was what the term back then was called. But we didn't have, there was no
pig riders.
I learned something today because I didn't know what the fuck
bikes,
you just said.
bikers, people that did BMX were peg riders,
roller skates,
right?
He roller skates.
So
peg rider is a far different thing these days, bro.
Yeah, I know that now, but I'm just saying.
An aggressive inliner, but you roller skate. You went to the disco.
No, I did not. I was fucking aggressive inline skating.
I was trying to make it sound a lot cooler than it is.
It was, bro. I mean, I remember fucking watching the X Games, like all of that kind of shit. Oh my god, I was big into it. Anyway, so I played a lot of Skate. Like I enjoyed the fuck out of Skate because it was very technical. Like it was more technical than what Tony Hawk was. Tony Hawk was very,
Tony Hawk was the arcade
style
part of it.
And this was Skate was the more like legit version. I always felt that where they missed the mark was making it shocker multiplayer, right? And that they were missing like the open world multiplayer aspect, like and
You can
I-
finally say that, Sin. I will say, like this one applies. Like it would have definitely benefited from multiplayer, I think.
And I think that that's what this is doing. I mean, we're not getting a lot, but from
Yeah,
this,
no,
I'm
it
not gonna
looks.
flex. From what I see, this is probably going to be multiplayer.
Yeah, no, I think they've already stated that this one will be an open world multiplayer skate,
Yes.
which
So is that like?
with like
I'm wondering if it's,
parkour and stuff too.
So I'm wondering if it's going to be like a very connected universe because you also are seeing like the drop-in mechanic of like, oh, we just dropped in like a ramp or whatever. There were other games too that have tried to kind of do this with what was that Capcom game or not Capcom, Ubisoft game?
There was Steep,
Free
there
Rider,
was Steep, and
yeah.
Free Rider. Those are the two notable ones, I think.
What the
Is it
fuck?
Free
It's
Rider?
not Free Riders. What the fuck was the name of that game? Where is
Something Riders.
Yeah, where is
You talking about the
Bill,
Ubisoft one that released?
Yes. Look, Tony, you're our Ubisoft guy, bro.
No.
What the fuck?
Riders Republic,
No.
baby. Riders Republic.
Yeah.
Got you. Yeah.
Riders
yeah.
Republic. Yeah,
Riders
Riders Republic.
Oh, maybe I am your Ubisoft guy. I played that. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, from what I've heard, it's actually not terrible. Like, you
I
know,
heard it was
No,
actually pretty
no.
good. Yeah.
I didn't like it, guy. When I first,
bro,
I don't
you
know.
really trying to
Maybe-
get your Ubisoft card
Wow.
pulled, bro. Jesus
Yeah, I'm gonna
Christ,
get
man.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
they don't like
seriously.
me anymore. They're gonna, yeah.
But I don't know. Are you guys excited about this? I mean, are you excited about Skate? Like, you know,
Oh, yeah.
If there's a multiplayer aspect, I'm excited. If it's just single player, well, what we're seeing is multiplayer, so I'm pretty excited about it. But if there's no multiplayer,
I just-
I'm just kind of like,
I don't know. I just want to know what like there is to do in this game now. Like,
motherfucker,
now
it's in a
being
title.
multiplayer.
It's you skate. You
I don't know. Like, can you like walk around and just go to the shops and like chill? You know? No, I'm kidding.
To
But
be
I'm-
to be completely honest,
Grand Theft
if
Auto.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. Is
I
like to
was-
be completely honest, I think GTA 5 does better than this will probably do. Honestly, for like skating.
well, GTA
and
5
the
is
extra
not
shit.
fucking skating. They
What do you
don't. They
mean?
don't
You can't-
do.
You,
all of that.
you
Bike,
have
could.
you have
You
fucking
could.
mods and shit. You have bikes, yeah.
All right, there's a
Could.
yeah.
To
either
be
way-
fair though, I really believe if they make this single player, which I'm really thinking it's gonna be multiplayer, but if you make this single player, you have to add some type of good story aspect. Like we all played for the most part Tony Hawk Underground, right? Y'all remember the story aspect of the underground with the tapes and everything and getting, doing tricks and stuff like. They have to do some type of story in order to get this game to be good. Because if you're just dropping me into like a sandbox and just telling me to skate, like, well,
I mean,
fuck.
that's what most people want, though. Most people just
But
want to
Tony,
literally
it's in the
step in.
title.
Hey,
It's-
right.
no, but that's what I'm getting like to. Like I want to know what more there is to this title. Like, in the single player one you had somewhat of like a story and things to go through, but like in this one, like I hope it's not like you can't just skate. Like
yes,
give
you,
us, like,
I mean,
challenge-
yes, you
for y'all
can.
that, yes, you can. Y'all don't understand the community. Bro, like I've been out of the
You know what I
scene
mean?
for a long
Just,
fucking time, but I'm telling you right now, like, yes, you can. You literally can fucking skate the same pole and fucking grind the same pole. Strippers do it every fucking night, and so do fucking people that
Sorry.
skate.
Well done.
You peg
Well done.
There
ride
you
the
go.
same peg.
Well done.
There you go.
Ride
Let's
the
go,
same-
man.
No, I just
Well
hope they have
done.
like some challenges to do, like just
Yeah, you can, but I
some
think it's
sort
gonna
of
be.
incentive.
I think it's gonna be community driven, right? Like I think you're gonna have like this community
Maybe yeah.
aspect of it, and I would almost akin this to how they do with like NBA 2K, right? Like if you do it like NBA 2K, if for anybody that's played 2K, you just play fucking basketball. I mean, there's different modes, but essentially you're just playing fucking basketball, right? It's the same thing here. I think it's like, hey, you're gonna skate, but like you're gonna actually play the game of what's called skate, which is horse, right? You're gonna have like different challenges.
You know what?
Maybe they have your
You know-
build part.
You know what I want? You remember Def Jam? Def
Yeah.
Jam Vendetta?
Yeah. Fight,
Oh,
Like I
yeah.
want
that
that,
kind of
bro. I want like
How
a
does that
full
relate? How does that relate to
story
skating?
where you can like fucking
Oh, no.
wants
you
to
can
pick up the
peg
skateboard
ride
and beat
somebody into the
someone with
fucking
it.
ground. Like,
Yeah,
come on,
yeah.
man. Let's
No.
do wrestling and shit. Come on.
What I want is GTA RP, but in skate. I want
There you go.
there to be a
I mean,
full world
if
of
that's
RP.
what you want, just
everyone's
wait till Grand
skaters
Theft Auto
though.
6 comes
There-
out.
there's gonna be races and cop chases, but everyone's just on skateboards. That's it.
Or
That's
rollerblades?
what we get. No
rollerblades.
aggressive.
Aggressive
grinding.
inline skating, bro.
No.
Let's
I
That
go.
don't
shit's-
fucking
that-
want
no, we
y'all.
don't need that.
Just saying, I
That's
was
just not
fucking
cool.
good. Fuck y'all. So, just let y'all know.
Thanks again for checking out the Patch Notes, part of the Pre-Patch Podcast, which we do live every Thursday night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. Or you can check us out on anchor.fm/Pre-Patch Podcast or any place that podcasts are listened to. Thanks again. Much love.